Good day, everyone. I am Razan Olafos from Grade 11 Aspiration, and today I will discuss about fake news and its different types, which are disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. So nowadays, many people are social media. I use social media every day, and because of this, fake news spreads very quickly. Fake news spreads very quickly. So many people immediately believe or share information without checking if it is true. That is why it is important for us to understand the different kinds of fake news and how they affect people and society. So, for today's presentation, I will first discuss the objectives of this topic. After that, I will explain the three different types of fake news, which are disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. And I will also show examples and analysis for each type using real life situation in the Philippines. So, at the end of this presentation, we should be able to identify different types of fake news, differentiate information, and differentiate misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. Analyze real life examples in the Philippines and understand the effects of fake news on people and society, and also apply responsible sharing and fact checking of information online. There are different types of fake news, and there are three main types of fake news. First is disinformation, second is misinformation, and third is malinformation. Even though they're all connected, false or harm information, there are different because of intention behind sharing them. So this information is false, inaccurate, or misleading information that is deliberately created and spread to deceive, manipulate, and harm people. This means the person sharing it already knows that the information is fake, but they still spread it intentionally. There are common types of disinformation. Some common types of disinformation are fabricated content, manipulated media, and imposter content. Fabricated content means completely fake stories presented as facts. Manipulated media includes edited pictures, videos, or deep fakes to mispresent events. And imposter content happens when fake information spreads to come from trusted news organizations or official pages. Now let's up to our disinformation analysis. For my example of disinformation, I use the fake ABS-CBN code cards. Some people edited code cards using the ABS-CBN logo to make fake statements appear real, especially during elections and political issues, because ABS-CBN is well known as the news organization, and many people immediately trust the post when they see the logo, even without checking if the information is real. This considered disinformation because the creators intentionally made and spread false information to deceive people. They already know that the statements are fake, but they still share them to manipulate opinions, create conflict, or influence how people think about political issues or public figures. This kind of fake news is dangerous because it can easily affect the beliefs and decisions of people, especially those who do not fact-check information. When false information spreads quickly, it can create confusion, arguments, and even hatred online. Some people may also lose trust in real news organizations because of edited or fake posts pretending to be official. This example reminds us that we should not immediately believe posts just because they look professional, or use logos of trusted companies. We should always verify the source and check reliable fact-checking websites before sharing information. So the next one is misinformation. Misinformation is false or inaccurate information that is spread unintentionally without the intention to deceive or cause harm. In simple words, people who share misinformation usually think that the information is true. Common types of misinformation. Example of misinformation includes satire or parody, false connection, and misleading content. Sometimes people share wrong information because they misunderstand it or because they think they are helping others. Misinformation analysis. So here we are. For my example of misinformation, I used the post claiming that garlic can cure COVID-19. During the pandemic, many people became scared and wanted to protect themselves and their families. Because of this rule, many users shared home remedies online, such as drinking hot water or eating garlic, believing that this could cure or prevent COVID-19. This is considered misinformation because the information is false, but the people sharing it usually did not want to harm others. Most of them believed the claims were true and thought they were helping other people stay safe. Even though there was no bad intention, misinformation can still be dangerous. Some people may believe fake cures instead of following real medical advice from doctors and health organizations like the WHO, which means World Health Organization, or the DOH, which means the Department of Health. Because of this, misinformation can put people's health and safety at risk. This example teaches us that not all viral posts are true, especially when it comes to health information. Before sharing medical advice online, we should first check if the information comes from the trusted experts or official organizations. And lastly, we have malinformation. Malinformation is factual or real information that is deliberately shared or used to harm a person, damage reputation, or violate privacy. Unlike misinformation and disinformation, the information here is actually true, but it is used in a harmful way. So there are common types of malinformation. Some common types of malinformation are out of context framing, doxing and leaks, and selective coding. Out of context framing happens when real photos or videos are given misleading captions. Doxing and leaks involve spreading private or sensitive information publicly, and selective coding means taking one statement out of context to create misunderstanding or outrage. For my malinformation analysis I use the PhilHealth data leak issue because in this case, real and private personal information from PhilHealth users was leaked and spread online. The leaked information includes sensitive personal data that should have remained private and protected. This is considered malinformation because the information itself is real and harmful and factual, but it was shared publicly in a harmful way. Unlike misinformation and disinformation, malinformation uses real information, but the purpose of spreading it is to damage privacy, reputation, or safety. This issue became very serious because many people worried that their personal information could be used for scams, identity theft, or hacking. It also caused fear and loss of trust because people expect organizations to protect their personal data properly. This example shows that even true information can become harmful when it is shared irresponsibly or maliciously. It reminds us that privacy and data protection are very important in today's digital world. We should be very careful about sharing sensitive information online and respect the privacy of others. So here we are in our conclusion. In conclusion, misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation are all harmful, but they are different in terms of intention and content. Misinformation is false information shared by someone who believes it is true. Disinformation is false information intentionally spread to deceive or manipulate people. And lastly, malinformation is true information shared to harm others. As students and social media users, we should always think before we click, react, or share. We should always practice fact checking and become responsible digital citizens. Before I end my presentation, I want to leave this reminder that be part of the solution, not the spread. In a world full of information, being responsible online is very important. We should always verify sources and practice fact checking before sharing information online. Stay informed and stay responsible. Thank you. That's all. Bye.
I just had to let you know you're